Hello and welcome to My Green Montgomery. I'm Susan Stark. There's a good reason for everyone to want a green Montgomery County. For some, it's to preserve our natural beauty. For others, it's to reduce our carbon footprint and live more sustainably. And still for others, it's about saving green money every day. Whatever your reason, we'll tell you how you can find information and resources to achieve your green goals. In this episode, we're going to visit the H20 Summit held in Montgomery County and find out what some University of Maryland students are doing to help the community. But first, we are at the DC Green Festival where we're finding out what new green products and services are available. Come on, let's go check it out.
It's really a celebration of all the green events and the green things that are happening in all the communities all across the country. So it's kind of a party with a purpose. How do you find out how to be a green family? Find out what's going on in your communities. Well, here in Montgomery County, Prince George's County, in Washington, D.C., we bring eco-gardening here. We bring the local farming initiative. You know, there's even someone here talking about backyard chickens, which is a big thing now.
Natural Zing is a seller of raw, vegan, organic foods. We've been in business for 10 years, selling online and selling to natural food stores, cafes, and food manufacturers. Well, it is the healthiest way to eat foods. I mean, it has the highest vitamins, has the highest minerals, the enzymes are alive, so it's breaking down the food and giving you all the parts of your body, the vitamins that it needs. So, and also from an environmental standpoint, it's the least impact to the environment. So you're not having to heat anything up. It's not heavily processed. I mean, this is raw foods. As much as they're doing is they're drying stuff or something like that, or using a food processor a little bit. So there's very little impact to the environment, and of course, it's all organic.
The C-Max Hybrid gets 47 miles in the city, 47 miles on the highway. So just remember 47, great fuel efficiency. But as you mentioned, one of the things we're really excited about is the materials that actually are going into the vehicle. So we know kind of as a society, we can't just keep stripping a lot of the resources out of the earth because we're going to run out of those. So something we focus a lot on is actually using recycled material in the parts that make up our product. So for instance, the seats inside this vehicle, we actually take recycled pop bottles, the plastic pop bottles, and they actually spin that into the yarn to make up the coverings on the seats in the vehicle.
This is Anything Vegan. I'm the co-founder along with my sister Marjorie, and today we're launching our vegan cheese line. We have 3 flavors: original, roasted red pepper, and 7 herbs and garlic. And the 7 herbs and garlic are made with fresh herbs.
Why should we go vegan?
Well, one, veganism is actually very great for the environment, and it's also good for your body. You have more energy, more vitality, and you just feel a lot healthier, and in the long run, you are a lot healthier.
Well, we prefer to go all organic with our body care, not only because it's better for the environment, but because we think it's important not to use herbicides or pesticides in any of the plants used in our soaps that ultimately end up on our bodies. So that's important not only if you care about your personal health for people who have sensitive skin or allergies or young children, but also just because this is the most progressive and sustainable way that we can keep making great soap products, but also take care of the environment as well.
The Green Festival will be back in DC on September 21st and 22nd. For more information about tickets, go to greenfestivals.org. Another event happening in Montgomery County is the Silver Spring Green Fest on October 5th. Downtown Silver Spring is going green and hosting environmentally themed vendors, activities, games, and educational opportunities. The Silver Spring Green Fest is a free, fun-filled day for the whole family. To find out more information, go to mygreenmontgomery.org/silver-spring-greenfest. Coming up, we're going to visit the University of Maryland to see how some students are feeding the hungry. Stay with us.
You wouldn't let money just blow out of your house. So when your AC or heater is on, make sure the doors, windows, and fireplace flue are shut tight. If you're headed out, turn down the AC or lower the heat by 10 degrees. And always keep your water heater set at 120. A little bit of common sense goes a long way. Get more great tips at energysaver.gov.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
Mia, can I go ahead? Should I put this in here?
The numbers were too staggering to ignore. More than 60,000 pounds of food at the University of Maryland was going to waste on an annual basis. Student Ben Simon decided to do something about it, so he founded the Food Recovery Network.
You know, food is precious, and there's absolutely no reason for that food to go to waste if it doesn't have to. So we knew that volunteers would be up for it, and it's pretty much a no-brainer.
The Food Recovery Network collects the leftover food from the university dining halls and sports events that would otherwise be thrown away.
So prior to the Food Recovery Network, all of this delicious food here would either have been composted or sent to a landfill. But, you know, thanks to the gracious support and partnership of Dining Services, we have been able to recover this delicious food, and somebody will be eating this tonight or tomorrow.
And they bring it to local homeless shelters, food banks, and other nonprofits. In its first year, the group donated more than 50,000 meals. The group consists of a network of different student groups, each with an assigned night to recover and deliver food. Currently, there are more than 200 student volunteers who donated their cars and use their own gas so they can be part of the movement.
Good. Welcome to Christianite Center. We're going to go ahead and grab these trays, right, Mia?
Up until now, the Food Recovery Network has been working only on college campuses. But after Councilmember Valerie Irvin got wind of their work, she decided to organize a meeting with officials and stakeholders to establish a county-wide food recovery network.
This is a story, unfortunately, that's becoming all too common here in Montgomery County in the state of Maryland, but across the United States. And so we're really paying a lot of attention to it, and I am so inspired that so many people want to give back in this way. And I'm going to do my small part to make it happen here in the county.
Every day we're seeing more and more families that are in need, more and more families that need food, more and more families that have to make a choice. Do I feed my family? Do I put a roof over their head? Do I keep the utilities on? So it's important that they can get food, they can get quality food, they can get a variety of food, and one of our greatest challenges has been to provide meat and proteins. So this is a wonderful addition to what we already are able to do.
It's Simon's goal to make the Food Recovery Network a national organization, and currently they have over 20 chapters in universities across the nation.
There are 3,000 colleges in America. We've done our own market research, found out that about 75% of them have no food recovery program. We estimate each school probably throws away somewhere around 10,000 pounds of good food every year.
For more information on how you can help, go to foodrecoverynetwork.org. Up next, we're taking you to the H20 Summit held in Montgomery County. We'll be right back.
Light bulbs are getting more efficient. They use a lot less energy to give you the light you want, which means you'll pay lower energy bills. Better light bulbs also mean a better way to shop. You're probably used to buying light bulbs based on watts, but watts only tell you how much energy a bulb uses, not brightness. If you want to know how bright a bulb is, you need to think lumens. The more lumens, the brighter the light, no matter the bulb. A traditional bulb uses 60 watts to produce 800 lumens, but this bulb delivers 800 lumens using only 15 watts. All these bulbs use different amounts of energy, but produce the same amount of light. How do you know which one to buy? To help you decide, light bulb packages will have a lighting facts label. It'll tell you a bulb's brightness and an estimate of its energy cost and lifespan. So the next time you shop for a light bulb, look for the lumens and the lighting facts label. It's a bright idea.
Montgomery County wants to thank everyone for their commitment to recycling. We're recycling 57% of our waste, and we know you'll work with us to reduce waste and recycle even more, 70% by 2020. To protect the environment and save valuable natural resources for the future, we need to recycle all of our paper, cans, bottles, containers, scrap metal, and more. Because if you don't get serious about recycling at work now, it's going to come back and bite us.
Hundreds of county residents gathered for the H20 Summit hosted by the Montgomery County Department of Environmental Protection and the Washington Suburban Sanitary Commission.
The motivation behind our part of it, the Washington Suburban Sanitary Commission's part, was to show people that we are interested in the environment. We are very aware of what we do as water company has a huge effect on the environment, and we want people to know that we understand that. Everything we do is about the water, and everything that happens on the land affects our water. So we want to make sure that people understand what they can do to help and protect our water sources.
The free event held group discussions on how to lessen the impact of stormwater and a family fair which had an assortment of water-related exhibitors and watershed groups.
One of our biggest challenges is getting more residents involved. We really want to have everyone looking at this and thinking about things in an environmental way and saying, okay, well, what can I do today that would make a difference towards stream health or water quality or things like that, So the more and more people we talk to, the more and more the people they talk to, the more and more the message gets out. And we have a laundry list of different practices: conservation landscaping, the rain barrels, even just as planting a tree at a certain spot in the property can actually be a rebate and prevent some of that stormwater from, going directly into the stream.
Well, as the water company, we want everybody to be aware that we are very conscious of what we do out in the world to protect the water sources. Our two water sources are the Patuxent and the Potomac River. So we take great care to educate people, particularly around our reservoirs, that the things that they do on the land affect our water. How you treat your car, how you take care of your lawn, how you cut your grass. All of these things affect our water sources. Anything that goes down the storm drains goes right to the river, goes right to the sources of water. We're partners with the Chesapeake Bay Foundation in helping to make sure that what we're doing is also helpful and taking care of that estuary out there, the Chesapeake Bay.
For more information about stormwater management or what incentives the county gives for being environmentally conscious, go to rainscapes.org. And that's our show. I'd like to thank you for tuning in. If you'd like information about any of the topics on today's show, go to mygreenmontgomery.org, your guide for living a green life in Montgomery County.